Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, and if this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, I do focus on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. So if that seems like something that you may be interested in, please think about clicking on that subscribe button if you enjoy the content, of course. Also, if you're already a subscriber, go ahead and click on that notification bell. I upload twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes I'll do a bonus video on Sundays, so I don't want you to miss any of them. So today we are going to be doing this hairstyle. I wanted something very just chill, laid back, very everyday, very modest, and I think I achieved that today. I'm working with Westkiss for this unit, and I've worked with this company several times in the past. You guys know if you watch my hair playlist or any of my hair videos, I love Westkiss. So this unit is a 13x4 lace frontal body wave unit. It came in 24 inches, but again, I cut her because I was going for a little bit more of a laid back feel, nothing too long, nothing too fussy, and yeah, loving it so far. This video is also going to be another what would Brittany do, so we're going to be giving a little bit of relationship advice. So if you are interested, then make sure you stick around. Okay guys, so this unit is from Westkiss, and this is the box that you will receive. You'll also receive this wig grip. I did not use it today, but I've heard great things about it. I'll show you why a little bit later. You'll also receive a pair of lashes. These look really nice actually. I may have to try those out. And a dust bag, of course. And here is the unit. Now, I actually bleached the knots this go round, which I usually don't. This is a 13x4 lace wig. So it has tracks in the back. It has the combs. And I do wish it was 13x6, but you know, it is what it is. So you can see the knots look really good. But again, guys, I don't think the lace is medium brown, which is what I asked for. I think this lace is the transparent lace, which does tend to work well for a lot of girls, but I'm a brown girl, so it takes a lot of, you know, manipulating to make sure that this blends. So that's why I did not use the wig grip. I'm going to go ahead and Got2b glue this down like I do all of my units, and it just makes for a more seamless application. But I will admit I struggled a little bit with this one, with the color and just the lace itself, because it's so light. So, but you guys know the routine. I'm gonna go in with my Got2b glue gel, and this is not a glue. I get a lot of questions about that. It's not a glue at all. It's just a gel. You can get it from Target, Walgreens, Walmart, and I do like to use the white one because it has better hold, but you do have to be careful because it will leave a white residue. I also like to go in on top of this with my Got2b Glue's freeze spray. Now, for quick applications, I only use the freeze spray, but when I want to leave the unit on for a little bit of time, I use the gel and the freeze spray, or sometimes just the gel. It just depends. So let's go ahead and get into me applying this unit. I'm going to speed it up and let you guys enjoy some music, and I'll be back with the advice portion. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I decided to go ahead and put a little bit of a face on while I let this kind of set. So let me show y'all what we're looking like, and then we're gonna get into the advice portion. Okay, so she a little hard, y'all hear that? But it's so easy to comb out. So this is 24 inches, like I mentioned. And I'm not really in the mood for such long hair. I know y'all get nervous when I get to cutting, but I'm not really in the mood. She a little light around the edge. I may have to do some baby hairs later, but I don't feel like that right now. I don't think that this, again, I think the last time I worked with Westkiss, I'm getting transparent lace and not brown lace. So it's a lot of maneuvering that I have to do. So yeah, let me try to comb this out. Let me use my smaller comb. Get right through there. This is 13 by 4 lace as well. So the parting doesn't go too far back. So what I'm going to do is add a little concealer in there. Just to like open it up some. I don't want to pluck it because I honestly feel like I don't want it to be too wide, you know. So what I like to do is just split it down the middle and the back, bring it all to the front, and cut it that way. Now, I haven't had like curls in a while, so I actually think I'm gonna layer this. I don't think I've worn my hair curled and layered in quite some time. So being that this is 24 inches, I'm probably going to make it about 16 or 18 inches, possibly. So yeah, let me see. Get my mirror together. So to be on the safe side, I'm gonna just cut right here. So it'll be that much off. And when I do this, it kind of just makes it, it's going to be blunt, but it's not going to be like super straight, if that makes sense. So this is what we have, okay? So now I got to get the other side even. And I usually do this standing up in my bathroom, so girl. All right, let's see. We are here. Can y'all see that? So that's where I'm going to start cutting. So I think I got it pretty even. Not mad at it. All right, now I'm going to go in and start layering. So I don't know what I'm doing. I just go in section by section and cut down. Again, fabric scissors, y'all know. I don't care. As long as the end result comes out the way I want it to. So just rain down on me. Let your love just fall like rain, just rain on me. So I'm going to try to mimic the same thing on this side, and then I'm going to go in and make it a little bit more choppy. Okay, so that's about it. I think that's all we're gonna do, because once I put the curls in it, it'll have a little bit more. I can get back here and cut her, but right now this is good enough. So we just have light layers. It's about 18 inches. So let's go ahead and get started with the style. Okay, y'all, so before we get into curling this hair, let's get into the advice part. Okay, so I received this email from a subscriber, and she says, "Hi Britt, I loved your confidence video today. I've been meaning to email you, but just couldn't find the time to sit back and do. Plus, I fear the judgment, LOL. No judgment here, girl. My spouse, not husband, and I have been together off and on since I was 16. We have 2 children together. We decided to get back together last year in November. During that time, he opened a business that I am very much a part of. I left my career in real estate to be there in the family business. We are doing pretty well, but he is super controlling about what I want to spend money on. I love high-end designer fashion. I always have, and he knows that. But lately, he shades me or makes me feel bad for wanting shoes, purses, or clothing. Sometimes he complains if I want to spend money on my hair. When I was in my own field, I was making my own money, and I guess he knew he couldn't give his opinion about what I spend money on. But now that we're sharing income, he's full on blatant with his dislike for my shopping. I don't know what to do. I feel so blah about myself right now. I work hard as hell in the business, and I work even harder trying to take care of the kids and home. I don't want to lose myself or the things I'm passionate about because he feels they are frivolous. They make me happy. What should I do? I should also mention all funds from the business go directly to his account. He sees the bulk of the income. He doesn't spend money much on himself, so it's like he's trying to force me to be like him. He's even been pushing me to get rid of my BMW, which is paid off, for a more practical car, but I like luxury. I don't know what to do, and we're supposed to get married next month. Thanks for your help." Woo, girl. Ooh, girl. Okay. So definitely no judgment, sis. But let's start with, it is called What Would Brittany Do? So first off, I would not have probably quit my job unless we're making millions, just because, more income is best. Now, if the business is doing so well to the point to where you just did not have any more time, I get it, right? I get it. I'm going to go in with this. I think this is a 1-inch barrel. I get it. But if you are, like you said, very much a part of the business, why don't you have a salary? Like, I don't know how y'all are filing taxes and stuff, but I would think legally you would need to be on payroll, right? That's just how I feel about it. And especially with quitting your own job, So I don't know. I'm concerned about that. Actually, I think I'm going to go in with this one because that's too tight, child. Let me go in with this one. This is my Old Faithful, y'all. It is so old. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm concerned with that. Second of all, I do understand, like, if y'all are building something, luxury things are not priority. If you're building something and if you both are on the same page. But it doesn't seem like y'all are on the same page. And sometimes when men don't spend money like that on themselves, they don't understand the need for you to spend money on yourself. But he shouldn't really have a full say with how you spend your money because you should be on payroll. You should have your own money. Like, are you telling me that you have to ask him every time you want to do something? I don't like that. I don't like that. And y'all are not married. So, married couples, please chime in on that part. Because I know for me, even when I get married, I will always have my own separate bank account. And we can have a joint one. But there's no need for all of our money to be together. In my opinion. I mean, that's just how I'm going to roll. But yeah, I definitely feel like you should have some type of check coming in. This is now your job, and legally you're owed that. So that's weird, in my opinion. Like I mentioned before, I've dated people who were not into luxury or just spending like I was. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? But of course, like you said, when they don't have really a say-so in your money. They can't really say too much. But now that y'all are like doing the same thing, he probably feels way more comfortable. My issue is not so much about the bags, the clothes, and the shoes, sis. Let me go backwards on this one. My issue is that he's always known that you were like this. And he don't even want you to get your hair and nails done. That's where it gets fishy for me. Because as a woman, if he met you that way, that's what attracted him. So I always say, be careful of men that meet you a certain way and then they try to change you into something else. That sounds like he's trying to dumb you down, sis, just to be honest. And I've been there. That sounds like he's trying to dumb you down, okay? Because if you met me hair done, nails done, everything did, why all of a sudden would you expect me not to want to have those things? Again, I get if we're building, I get that. But again, you should still have your own income. It's hard for me right now. This side is so difficult. I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, you should definitely have your own income. I can't get jiggy with the fact that the man met you that way and now he don't want you to do anything. And make it make sense about the BMW. Like if it's paid off and y'all can afford the maintenance on it, and it's not giving you any troubles, I'm not understanding why he wants you to then get another car. Like, it don't make sense. It seems like he doesn't want you to feel like yourself. And like you said, you don't want to lose yourself, but that seems to be his agenda, making you lose yourself. Okay? And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know why y'all broke up the first time, but it seems like a lot of things were not ironed out before y'all got back together. Am I right or am I right? Because I don't think people just all of a sudden become a certain way. Like you probably saw these qualities in him before, but y'all have been together for so long. So it's probably hard to shake it. I'm not saying don't be with the man. I'm saying have a conversation with him. First of all, why am I not on payroll? You probably know the answer, but I don't. So I'm acting like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going off of the email. Why am I not on payroll? Second of all, if you met me this way, what's the big deal? Like, why can't I get my hair done? Why do you want me not to feel like myself, to look like myself? Again, I understand sacrificing for building, but come on now. Like, you can't have anything? No, that's not cool. That's not cool. So, yeah. That's something to definitely be concerned with. I mean, that's fishy to me. That's very fishy to me. I have a theory. Now, I know this don't have anything to do with you, but it kind of ties into it. So y'all know, if you watch my vlogs, y'all know how I feel about T.I. I do like to watch their show, by the way. T.I. and Tiny, the Friends or whatever. My thing is, with Tiny, y'all know, it's obvious, it's a known thing that she had surgery. But she was one of the first girls, honey, to get surgery. One of the first girls. So it's time for an upgrade when it comes to the surgery. And I mean, everybody has seen it. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, and y'all know T.I. is a narcissist, he just like continuously tells her how amazing her body is. He continuously tells her how amazing her body is. And we know how controlling T.I. is, but I feel like that's manipulation. Honestly, because everybody in the world, Tiny is like she has a beautiful personality, and everybody in the world knows that like there could be a little bit of a revision there. And I'm not trying to talk about it, but I'm talking about him. But I don't feel like he wants her to look any better. I feel like he wants to keep her in that same space that she's in. And so, of course, he eggs it on as if it's the best thing walking. But that ain't never stopped him from stepping out, right? That ain't never stopped him from having multiple women, and he's married. So if it's so great, why aren't you at home? And I think that, men know how to manipulate. They can make you feel bad for doing things that you've always done. And for some reason, we end up adapting. But that time is up. Like, we don't have to adapt to manipulation at all. He knows what he signed up for. He knows. And so now all of a sudden you don't want me to, you know, put any effort into the way I look. Wow. Again, I'm not talking about designer things. My thing is just keeping yourself up. He don't want you to get your hair and your nails done. Like, come on. Unless y'all are struggling. But I highly doubt, sis, that y'all would struggle because you said that y'all are doing pretty good. And I know that you would not have quit your job if y'all were not making an ample amount of money to take care of home and each other. Am I right? So, I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? Please comment, especially the married people. She said that they're supposed to get married next month. I would definitely make sure to have some counseling going into that, because this is concerning for me. I mean, it's highly concerning, because none of this obviously has been discussed. Now, it'd be different, and maybe I'm missing it. Y'all had a conversation that, you know, things would slow down as far as like frivolous spending, and maybe you're not holding up your end of the bargain. I doubt that, sis. I doubt that, because I don't think you would be emailing me about it, you know. But if that was the case, then, you know, you got to do your part. If y'all are sacrificing right now, if we're in sacrifice mode, we're in sacrifice mode. But I don't like the manipulation. It sounds like there's some manipulating going on. And I don't like that, because that is a slippery slope. Like I said, I have been there. I was in a relationship with the guy who literally, when he met me, I had on a full face of makeup and I had just finished working out. Now, the only reason I had on a full face of makeup was because I used to go work out right after work, right? Full face of makeup, hair was done, had my weave in. I was wearing leave out then, and he loved it. He saw my car, and he's a car guy, so he wanted to talk to me. I didn't know this at the time, but I'm telling you from hindsight. Okay, what the hair doing? I'm telling you from hindsight. He saw my car. He wanted to talk. He thought I was an AKA because I had on a pink t-shirt working out. Like, this is how shallow he was. Again, hindsight. Let me just tell you something. In the middle of our relationship, him fooling around, yep, lying and all of that, then he starts to ridicule me about wearing weave. He starts to ridicule me about having to get dressed. He started to ridicule me about doing my hair all the time. Y'all know I do my hair all the time. Like, I've been doing this for years, okay? Literally. And at the time, I'm not gonna lie, I started to adapt. I stopped doing my hair as much. And even if I did my hair, it would be wearing the exact same style, you know, for a while. I think I only switched between like 1 or 2 styles at the time. So, and I like to switch it up. But again, in order not to hear his mouth and me not to feel like, dang, am I being vain, or am I, you know, you start to question yourself. But again, he met me full on, and he was attracted to that. Okay? So anytime they start trying to change what they wanted, and especially if they lying and cheating, and the girls is doing everything that he telling you not to do. I'm not saying your man's cheating. I don't want to put that out there. I'm talking about my experience. Come on now. Let's be careful. Because I don't like it. I don't like it. But yeah, that's how I feel about it, sis. I kind of just wanted to like give my thoughts on it. I don't really have any advice as far as how to fix this. The only thing I can think of is have a conversation with him. I think most relationship issues start with the communication. You have to have the conversation and see how that goes before you can then decide how you want to move forward or not. Because sometimes people just don't know that that's what they're doing. Sometimes others have insecurities that they're now imposing on you. So, you know, that's something to think about. And sis, get on payroll. Get on payroll, because like, what is your income? What is your income? So now anytime you want to go out and do something, you have to rely on him to do it. No. A conversation with your spouse, yes. But to only be able to if he does it in his name, no ma'am. No ma'am. So everybody, I want y'all to chime in and let her know what she should do. If you have any advice, please lend it to her. She's supposed to get married next month. So I would love for the married ladies out there to kind of chime in. If there are men watching, please chime in as well. I asked my dad about this because my dad is what I consider a boss, and he makes good money. My mom works, but there was a time when my mom did not work, right? And so I asked him what his thoughts were. And you know my dad, girl, if you watch my vlogs, he is a man of few words. And he said, don't be a fool. So I'm going to just leave it on that note. And let's see what these curls are doing. I'm going to leave it on that note. Make sure y'all chime in down below. And let's get her some help, honey. Especially before next month. Because I don't like that. This, I don't know. I guess I don't like this curl. This is probably cool because it's probably gonna relax. So let me curl her back. And I also could comb through it as well. Not comb through it, brush through it. Let me get this piece. I may have to flat iron the bottom just so I can get that like straight look. But I'm not mad at this. I have not worn my hair like this in so long. Y'all, my hands is gliding through, child. Now, this is freshly washed hair. I didn't mention that. Freshly washed hair. And yeah, beautiful. I actually bleached the knots this time, which I usually don't do. But again, transparent lace, so I had to make it do what it do. How are we feeling? I like it. It's cute. I can't really see. I'm only looking through the viewfinder. So I done cut my hair and styled it through the viewfinder. I do have a mirror right here, but let's see. Haven't really been using it like that. It's going to fall, so when it falls, I think I'm going to love it even more. Even more. But I'm not mad. And I like this length. It's so manageable. It is so manageable. Cute. I kind of feel like my part is crooked. Or there's more hair on this side. But anyway, y'all, this is the end of my hair tutorial. Y'all always ask me how I curl my hair. I always use either a curling wand or this baby right here. Today I tried something different because the hair was a little bit shorter and I did layers. So I used this smaller barrel. But I usually just use really big irons so that I can just get like a very subtle wave, and it's pretty early, so by the time like I need to do more things, my hair would have been fail. So make sure to check out that description box for this West Kiss unit, and I really like it. The hair is great quality. Great quality. It is body wave. Great quality. No issues, no tangling, no shedding or anything like that. But it's transparent lace and it's 13 by 4. I like 13 by 6 and I like brown lace, medium brown. Okay. So yeah, let me know what y'all are thinking. You know, very, very modest, honey. You know, just very modest. I look like I need to have like, you know, some French tips or something. She's cute. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to leave your comments in the comment section. Help our sis out. And I will talk to you on my next video. Bye, y'all.